The head coach of that women's basketball team, Travis Brewster, joins us in the Coach's Corner. Coach, thanks for coming by and appreciate your time today.
Appreciate it.
And your team is back on track again, right?
Oh yeah. Had a solid effort out there in Northern Colorado. It's all keyed by our defense.
What was the most promising thing coming out of that game, though?
I thought that for us, being able to win there, it's a tough place to win. And the other part was it was a great defensive effort. It was nice to see us play on both ends of the ball finally again. We did that early in the season. We kind of got away from it a little bit, and I thought our team responded well to that week of practice. What
gets a team away from that? You say you were doing it early in the season, and then you got away from it. What is it? Just a mental thing, or what is it?
Some of it's the emphasis of what we're working on in practice. That falls back on me a little bit. But the other part too is when you start having success with putting the ball in the hole, it's natural to gravitate towards that because there's a little bit more glamour with that one. Playing defense, there's not a lot of glamour in that. That's will and just gut, and getting after it. But we started to embrace that role again.
You have to convince them that the good defense leads to the good offense, right?
Yeah, they understand it. They've been in the situation before, and we talked about, hey, we're going to get back on track. How are we going to do it? And we have to start right here on the defensive end of the floor because that's an effort thing. And
individually, we saw some gals have good big nights. I think Siri and Megan both had big nights for you, and offensively, and that's certainly a promising sign, isn't it? If they can get some consistency to that.
Well, Northern Colorado geared their whole defense to stop our inside game and stop Emily.
And they did.
And they did. But credit Emily for understanding. Hey, that's a big compliment if you're really trying to stop me. And she kept working, and then that allowed everybody else's game to free up a little bit more. And Megan, she was very creative, knocked down some shots, and I thought Siri did a very good job. Hitting some key shots for us. We talk about all the time timely baskets, and she's starting to understand. Hey, timely baskets means chances are I'm open, and she's starting to knock those down.
The free throw thing was really something to me. I don't know. Have you ever shot that? 31 out of 34. I don't know what that equates to in percentage, but it's more than 50.
Yeah, it's more than 50. It's about 91. It was good. It was really good for us to get after it and to get to the free throw line. But we were attacking the basket and we were playing good defense, keeping our hands off. And I thought we did a good job of rebounding as well.
This week, a couple of home games finally back at home, and obviously you've had great success here at home. Let's start with Idaho. What do they look like?
Idaho. Very up and down team, as far as getting up and down the floor. They get up and down, they fill it up, they take quick shots and they knock them down. They're leading the conference in offensive rebounding. So that's going to be a big test for us. Can we keep them off the glass?
That's a big test for Emily in particular. Yeah. Maya as well?
Well, I think all of them. Their guards rebound particularly well. They really do. And that's been something we've talked about throughout the season here, you and I, is it's going to fall a lot on our guards. How well are we going to play? And they're going to be tested. They're going to be tested in that particular game.
Then you take on Saturday, go with Eastern Washington. Yeah. What kind of problems are they going to propose or present?
Well, the thing about Eastern Washington is they were a very good team last year. There's not a lot of difference in them. I thought last year they just had some games didn't go their way. They're playing solid basketball again. They did it last year. Lexi Nelson, one of their guards, is a very, very, very good basketball player. And the other thing they do well, though, is they just attack. They're a very aggressive team on the offensive end. They're going to attack you off the dribble if they can. They're going to attack you with a pass. They're going to attack you. They're very aggressive on the offensive end. So you have to be solid. You can't have any breakdowns.
Different preparation between Idaho and Eastern Washington? Entirely different? Or?
There's a little bit of similarity, but I think the big thing is you got to take the first team first. That's Idaho. Eastern Washington, there's some things that we got to work on a little bit tomorrow, but it's just one of those things that, they're both aggressive style teams on the offensive end, and we have to be a better defensive unit. And
as always, you've got that target on your back after the success you had last year. They'll come in here gunning for you, right?
Oh yeah. Well, Idaho went to the national tournament last year when they were in the WAC conference, so that's going to be a little bit different as well. So we'll have to get after it.
2 tournament teams on Thursday night.
Yeah. We'll see what happens, man.
Well, again, good luck in that one. Good luck Saturday. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate
it. Thank you.
Coach Travis Brewster of the UND women's basketball team.